Guys, so day seven of the prep diaries. Weighed in this morning at 195 pounds, 0.8. So that is a 1.2 pound reduction since yesterday. Now we're sort of getting into the nitty gritty of things, doing the right things and just knowing that things are going to go in the right direction. So really cool to see that sort of start to level out. Like I said to you, we had the initial drop, the initial plummet, and it will take its toll to sort of level out, but really good to see that leveling out now and starting to become a little bit more manageable, a bit more under control. This morning I've got to take my rabbit, I've got a pet rabbit, got to take him to the vets. He had surgery last week. I know. It's very, very, very privileged of him to be in a position to have surgery. It cost me a fucking fortune. But he had surgery last week, so I got to take him back for a checkup this morning, so we'll be doing that, and then I'll be off for some movement, some food. It's upper body day, so I'll be off into the office gym to do some upper body today, chest, shoulders, triceps, back and biceps as a combination. I'll take you with me again, and we'll power on from there. Hope everyone has a good day.
All that I want is more than you can give me. All that I need is a simple life. I don't need no problems. No, I just want sunny skies. I cannot live without you by my side. Don't you give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up, don't you give up, don't you give up on me. Don't you give up on me. All that I want is someone to rely on. All that I need is an honest friend.
Now, so I'm gonna have some smoked salmon, a couple of eggs, and then got some high fibre toast in there. Really nice seeded bread. So a little bit of a brunch to start the day. And voila, stand by it. A good scrambled egg is a lost art form. Okay, so today is day 7, so we're almost at the end of the first week of the prep diaries, and I always said that I would do this, but I would only ever do it if I was going to be completely honest, and completely honest about how I'm feeling, emotionally, physically, and just be very, like I said, brutally honest, but open, because I think people that are going to watch this, I think they need to see that it isn't as easy as sometimes maybe Instagram makes out. And don't get me wrong, I'm 7 days in. I'm hardly in a conditions in a state where my condition is impacting upon my health. I'm hardly in a state where I feel physically overly exhausted or mentally challenged because of the prep. At the moment, the one thing I am struggling with is just the way of the world. Honestly, the way of the world. Today I have woken up and I went to the vets this morning, took my rabbit there, came back, kind of had a plan, knew what I wanted to do, but executing it today, it just feels like walking through like custard. You know, when you just, the idea of that, like that gloopy kind of, I'm plodding along kind of feeling. Let's not beat around the bush. This lockdown, it's tough. I don't want, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want to go over there, pick sets of dumbbells up. I don't want to use resistance bands. I don't want to have to sort of, use TRX machines and stuff like that. I kind of want to just go to the gym, utilize the machinery that is either pin loaded, plate loaded, and I don't want to have to sort of half-arse it either. And when I say half-arse it, I don't mean my effort. For God's sake, I don't mean my effort. My effort will always be there. But I don't want to sort of have to, all right, well, I can't bench press, for example. I'm not bench pressing at the moment, but I can't bench press. So, okay, I'll dumbbell press, but I haven't got the weight that I know I can lift. Okay, so I've got to take my reps from, You know, where we were looking at maybe 8 to 10 for strength, I'm now taking it up to 15 to 20 to incorporate volume. It just feels like a struggle. It just feels like a struggle. And this whole month, at least the 6 weeks while we're on lockdown, is going to feel like that. And I think everybody out there can feel like that in some way, whether that's, you know, with your family, your children. And I'm not moaning, I'm not trying to belittle the way other people are feeling, but right now it just feels like walking through custard. And it's the only way I can describe it. You know, everything seems to be a little bit slower paced, and it's tough. And I'm having one of those days where I'm actually struggling. And like I said, I'll be honest with you, I will be fighting to complete this day to the level I've maybe completed the other 6 days. And I think I have to be very careful with that. I have a huge issue with momentum. If I am not on the ball, firing through at 100 mile an hour with something, and my momentum gets stopped. I even did it then. Momentum with the word momentum. Christ. If my momentum sort of slows down and I hit a speed bump, I am a real stickler for sometimes letting that affect me. So the whole part of doing these diaries, as well as the fact that I get to share that experience with you guys, it was also to keep me accountable to doing it, because I know I really struggled in lockdown 1. I really struggled with the process. I switched off from training. I resented sort of being in here, and I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the means, and I really, really, really struggled with a lot of things in lockdown 1. I was going through a lot of things with the business, and I just let it get to me. Lockdown 2, I did better. I didn't do great. I did better. So the main focal point of these diaries was to make sure I did so much better in lockdown 3. I'm accountable to the video camera. I'm accountable to you and YouTube. But equally, it then forces me into a situation where I can't let what is happening affect me long term. I might have a day like today where I'm just not feeling it. And I could quite easily dip into bad nutritional habits, to poor sort of activity habits. Like I'm at 6,000 steps at the moment, and I will make sure that gets up to 10,000. But it might be that I just switch up one of my rest days to a workout day. I am going to start a workout, and it might not be at 100%, but I am going to do some sort of movement. And hopefully, if I can just shake it off, if I can just replan, refocus, re-energize, I can come back tomorrow with a slightly different state of mind. Because I think more than anything, it's about being aware of your own abilities and inabilities sometimes. And if anybody out there is feeling sometimes like they are slightly short, or there is barriers in their way, don't be afraid to acknowledge them. Don't be afraid to understand that this is not normal. This is not a normal time. And sometimes you need just take a breath and power through. This is not one of those diaries. This is not one of those prep seasons where everything is going to go right. Everything is going to be gung-ho at 100 mile an hour. You're going to see me on Miami Beach training. Oh, this is simple. Look at me. I'm doing something really difficult to me. Really difficult, really hard for me personally. I'm going past the point of comfort. And that's why I hope you stick around. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. I hope you watch on. I hope you watch the 182 episodes that I'm going to do, because, like I said, I am a real human being with real human emotions, real flaws and comeuppances all the time. And I really hope that you stick around to watch how I overcome them, because some days, trust me, I'm going to get over them a lot faster than others. So hopefully, I'm going to throw myself into work for a little while. I'm going to finish what I need to do here. I'm going to have a bit of a word with myself. If I start the workout and I'm not feeling it, I'd rather not. I'd rather not work at 50% when I could work at 100% tomorrow. I've still got time this week to do the 2 workouts that I have outstanding. And I did cardio yesterday, so I might just double up and do a workout tomorrow morning and cardio in the afternoon, or vice versa on Sunday. But for Friday, or Thursday as it is, for Thursday, just not feeling it. So we will see. we will see. But I just wanted to share that with you. This video is going to be slightly different today. Yeah, I'm just going to share with you my emotions and how I'm feeling. I hope everybody else is good, is safe as well. They're looking after, you're looking after your health physically as well as mentally, because that is two things that we probably treated very separately. Maybe 9-10 months ago when this pandemic started, and now they need to be looked at together because they are so important. So if you aren't in a position where you're feeling yourself, please reach out to people. Drop me a comment below. I don't have qualifications to give you an answer, but I have 2 ears and I'm always willing to listen. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay. I'm going to leave episode 7 like this. I will fill you in up here in this little white space here with the calories I finished on today, step count I managed to achieve, and I'll speak to you all hopefully on a much better Friday morning. Thanks, guys.